The Bitcoin Conference 2025. The Bitcoin Conference 2025 held from May 27 to 29 at the Venetian Convention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada, once again established itself as the world's premier event for the Bitcoin community. Attracting over 30,000 attendees, 500 speakers, and 300 exhibitors, the conference was organized by Bitcoin Magazine and BTC Inc. This edition marked a historic moment for the cryptocurrency sector, featuring significant announcements, technical and policy discussions, and a major focus on scalability and global Bitcoin adoption. Highlights and key announcements: unprecedented political support. The presence of high-profile figures such as U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance drew considerable attention. In his keynote, Vance declared that cryptocurrencies finally have a champion and ally in the White House, emphasizing the Trump administration's support for the Bitcoin ecosystem. Another landmark announcement was the signing of an executive order on March 6, 2025, to implement a strategic Bitcoin reserve, a move signaling a radical shift in the perception of Bitcoin as a strategic asset. Additionally, a clear intention was expressed not to sell the Bitcoin held by the U.S. government, with President Trump's executive director referring to Bitcoin as the gold standard. Institutional and corporate investment. A standout moment was Trump media's announcement of a $25 billion Bitcoin investment, an emphatic signal of major enterprises entering the cryptocurrency market. This contributed significantly to the narrative of Bitcoin as a strategic, not merely speculative, asset. Focus on scalability and technology. The conference featured in-depth discussions on scalability solutions, particularly Layer 2 technologies such as roll-ups, which are driving transaction fees below $1. Technical debates covered topics like tokenized treasuries and bonds, which are gaining momentum, and blockchain interoperability, especially frameworks compliant with regulations. The official hackathon, organized in partnership with Bitcoin++, saw developers from around the world presenting innovative projects to enhance the Bitcoin ecosystem. Regulation and global policy. Regulation was a central theme, with panels dedicated to on-chain reserve regulations and support for stablecoin legislation. Speakers, including Senator Marsha Blackburn, emphasized the importance of preserving financial freedom and the right to self-custody of digital assets. The conference also explored the role of Bitcoin in global policy, with particular attention to adoption in regions like Africa and Asia. Notable speakers. The Bitcoin Conference 2025 featured prominent speakers, including Michael Saylor, executive chairman of MicroStrategy, who reiterated his bullish vision for Bitcoin, predicting a $280 trillion market capitalization by 2045. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, founders of Gemini, who discussed the importance of secure platforms for mass cryptocurrency adoption. David Bailey, CEO of BTC Inc., who highlighted the conference's role in driving global hyper-Bitcoinization. Vivek Ramaswamy, author and commentator, who connected Bitcoin to the values of economic freedom and individual responsibility. Eric Trump, who has emerged as a leading voice in the sector, exploring the integration of traditional finance with digital innovation. Main themes and market impact. The conference underscored Bitcoin's transition from a speculative asset to a strategic store of value. As of May 29, 2025, Bitcoin's price had reached $108,075, reflecting a strongly bullish market sentiment. Greed, with a score of 74 on the Fear and Greed Index. Discussions also address Bitcoin's role in financial inclusion, particularly in regions like Africa, where events such as the Africa Bitcoin Conference are gaining prominence, and Asia, with Bitcoin Asia 2025 scheduled for Hong Kong. Future innovation. The Bitcoin Conference 2025 cemented Bitcoin's role as a pillar of future finance, with a strong focus on technological innovation, political support, and institutional adoption. The event also previewed the Bitcoin Conference 2026, already scheduled for April 27th to 29th in Las Vegas, which promises to continue spearheading the movement toward hyper-Bitcoinization. Conclusion. The Bitcoin Conference 2025 acted as a catalyst for the industry, strengthening confidence in Bitcoin's trajectory and laying the groundwork for broader and more regulated adoption. With the backing of prominent political and business leaders, Bitcoin is firmly establishing itself as a transformative force in the global financial landscape.
If you are fascinated by how blockchain, NFTs, and AI are transforming the world and want to know more, you can't miss this exclusive video. Click now to find out more about this revolution and stay up to date on the latest trends and innovations in the sector.